Hello friends, welcome to Thrifty Vintage Market. I just wanted to do a little flip through of a couple of journals that I've added to my Etsy store. If you're new, which most of you are, because this is a new channel and a new Etsy shop, please hit the like, the subscribe, and hit the notification bell to see whenever I upload a new video. I'm trying to grow my channel, and I would appreciate you subscribing if you like this kind of content. I have these two journals here. I'm going to do a flip through of both of them. They're really similar but a little different. So I think we'll do the McCalls first. This is a McCall's pattern, vintage children's pattern. I did a 2.5-inch spine with hand sewn signatures, lots of trims. This charm is actually removable. I just did some trims. Some are new, some are vintage. I did some buttons and beads on those. On the front, I used some vintage yo-yos and buttons on there. Used book corners. Let's see, the size on this, it is about 6 inches wide by about 8 inches tall. This is the Scrappy tie for this one. Just some fun patriotic type colors. I lined the inside with the pattern instructions. This is a quilted pocket. This is a journal card. This is just a little fabric flip. Sorry guys, it's late and I'm tired. Can't find my words tonight. This is some really pretty scrapbook paper that I thought kind of looked good, kind of went along with the colors. And some vintage book pages. There's over 120, there's over 60 pages, over 120 front and back, if you count both of those. This is a fabric ruffle. Some tickets, paper. These are some stars, stickers. Dictionary page. I used some vintage trim, a milk pod. This is an altered card. This is some really old eyelet. A little tuck spot there. Plenty of journaling space. This is a bag. Pocket. An old map page. This is a napkin. Some old wallpaper. Vintage S&H green stamps. This is a sticker that I designed, photographed, had professionally printed. You can use it. It's glossy. You case you can't tell that. Some vintage ledger, some book pages, tied some buttons. This is one of my vintage postcards, or not vintage, it's a new postcard that I had printed. It's thick. These are vintage yo-yos. Another journaling card. Yeah, I left the back blank on these so you can journal on those. Lots of trim. This is paper bag ruffle I made. Some more ledger, more journaling, just blank journaling space. This is a vintage yo-yo that I glued on like a tab. The other side of the wallpaper. Some vintage buttons, vintage rickrack packaging. This is a journaling card from the pattern instructions. The other side of the bag you can use as a pocket. This is a divider page from a sewing book. More sewing pattern. Fun pom-pom trim. Dictionary pages. More journaling pages. This is vintage gingham. A granny chic page. This is the second signature. This is a snap card that I made. Just made a little ruffle and put on this page from an old sewing book. More trims. Tag for a tab. This is some really old trim that I got a while back. Popcorn bag, coloring page, another milk pod. I put this sticker on this because it was kind of sharp. Just some more pages, some more journaling spaces, coin wrappers, bags, another ledger page with some ticking for a tab, more rickrack, the inside of this one, another fabric ruffle. I like to use a thick cardstock as the center of each of my signatures, just for more stability. Stick something in that. Here's a vintage bingo card with some rickrack and ticking. Plenty of writing space, journaling space, add pictures, just whatever you want to add. This is just an old, which actually it's not old, it's supposed to look old. This is a piece of a vintage quilt. Love this, granny chic. This is some vintage eyelet trim. And the back, and I did sign it here, Handmade by Melissa Hargrove. another pocket here. Okay, that's that one. Here's the Simplicity. Here's the fabric tie on there. Scrappy tie. It's a little different than the other one, but similar. It has some old fabric. This is old. Some old, some new, some in between. Okay. This one measures, I can't see this ruler. This one is about 8.5 by 5.5, and I can't remember if I said on the other one, but they have about a 2 1/4, 2.5 inch spine on them. Okay, this one has a little bit different fabric, but still with the red and the patriotic colors. Here's the fabric. I mean the trim tassel, and here's some buttons and beads on there. This is also removable. I did the same treatment with the buttons and the yo-yos on here. This one has book corners as well. There's another scrappy tie, scrappy, whatever the word is, I can't think of it right now. Sorry guys. Okay, this has some more. This is vintage fabric. I mean vintage trim. Gee. Here's a fabric ruffle. This, like I said, this one is real similar to the other one, and I'll just kind of go through it real quick. Very similar. These were really fun to do with the patriotic colors, and it just turned out that it happened to be, you know, 4th of July. Another of those. Some of the papers are a little different in here. Pockets, did some buttons, and you can move these up or down. After I finish flipping through this one real quick, I will show the ephemera pack that will come with them. Like I said, lots of journaling space. You can add your journaling, your pictures, just whatever your heart desires. Old map pages. I threw some yellow in here in this one. I thought that was really pretty. Okay. If y'all have any questions about anything, you can email me, message me, leave a comment. I would appreciate it if y'all would leave some comments for me. It kind of helps with the interaction, lets YouTube know that somebody's actually watching. This one also signed. Guest check. Another little pocket back there. This one. Okay. And now, move this. We'll go through the ephemera pack. There'll be one of these with each journal. I hope I have been in frame because I haven't even checked this entire video. Okay, let's see. See if I can remember what all I put in here. Okay, these are just cutouts. My grandbaby loves butterflies, so I always try to include some sort of butterfly. These are just some fabric pieces. This is a piece of a quilt. Just some things for you to play with, for you to add. This is a wooden tag. Some more stickers. Another one of those. This is some old feed sack. I think that's new, actually. Got some more fabric ruffles. Some more Monopoly money, some cards. Like I said, just some things for you to play with, for you to add to. You can use these in your journal or in this journal, one of these journals, in another journal. I love the numbers on here, so that was some of the cutoffs. Another card, more cutoffs. I did not add a library card in those, but I'm including one, so if you want to add one. Here's some more of my postcards, yo-yo postcards I'm going to include. More cutoffs, a tag. This is a time card. I thought it was pretty with the colors. Just some lace. This is just some paper. Some of the cut-off paper. You can make some tags, journaling cards, just whatever you want with it. And a piece of the pattern instructions. And that is all I have for you guys. If you, like I said earlier, if you will like, comment, share, subscribe, help me grow my channel, I would so appreciate it. And also, while I have you guys on here, I wanted to say thank you so much for all the people that went to my Etsy opening and purchased from me. I had one journal was sold within 1 minute. I had a whole lot of traffic. I had some sales, which I wasn't really expecting, but I really appreciate it. Everything has been shipped out already, and I can't wait to hear what people think of the things that I put on there. I still have a lot of stuff to add to the Etsy shop. I have some vintage sheets. I have some books. I have some blind date with a book packages that I'm going to put on there. And honestly, I can't even think right now what all I still need to put on there, but I do have quite a few things that I need to add. I do have some more ephemera packs that I'm going to put on there, and I think all my prices are pretty reasonable. I hope they are. If anybody has any comments on any of that, please let me know, because I want to share the things that I have. Like some of the things that I used for these journals. I had 2 packs, ephemera packs that I made with some of the extra stuff, and those both sold, and pleased with that. Sorry if you heard that. I'm a diabetic, and that was my insulin pump. But anyway, I'll let you guys go, and I just wanted to say thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.